Garfield.
That's always a good way to intro. Today's episode, I basically wanted to run through like our fucking big text notepad of a bunch of fucking ideas for things we could do videos about because
It's a brilliant idea. It's just stuff that goes into the queue. It's going on to like a backlog of stuff we could talk about.
and it's not really
or not
most
talk
of
about.
it's not important, but now we've reached this weird era where everything we say is going to get people like pissed off at us because they don't
It's
want
all
to hear
worth
it.
archiving now because people are so afraid of what we have to say. They know they can't let people hear it, so they have to fucking false flag our channel.
Well, yeah, we have like famous popular YouTubers a-logging us now. It's bizarre.
I mean, they've been fucking cyber stalking our fucking
Yes.
Discord for an eternity.
With like weird gay fetishism, a weird gay fetishism
They want to be
aspect
made
to the way
impregnate.
they're obsessed with us.
They're like Swedish. They're downright Swedish how gay they are.
They're like
about
Swedish
wanting,
weebs.
about wanting our blog to fuck them.
But also there's a huge element of them wanting you know them wanting
They crave rape.
yeah, it's
Rape.
or to have like weird secrets and just like things that aren't true. Like one of the things I was mentioning is that one particular popular YouTuber, which I hate how much I even bring most of these people up, but it's true. The only reason why I even keep bringing them up is because it's true and because nobody else talks about them, especially the stuff that we know about them that nobody else knows. Like one in particular, a certain guy who goes around claiming to be an anime lawyer, who's like, he's just a lawyer who likes anime. He doesn't like anime. He told me in person.
He's also not an actual lawyer either. He's neither of these things.
And it's weird being the only person who knows this. Do I have 10? Yeah, I have 10. Okay.
We all have 10. There, I got nothing important. Another bant.
I'll take a silver. I do have. Wait, do I? Oh yeah, it says I have owned Banshee.
I already owned one, yeah, but I mean, I'll sell another.
Yeah.
But you know what? Actually, I'll take this guy's silver.
Yeah, actually, I would. Well,
he will get some.
I clicked on it too late. But anyways, this leads to the topic at the top of the text file of ideas.
Text file.
Is that basically we make people reveal that they were mentally ill all along, either that they were hiding it, or just that nobody knows it. Like, they can't hide it, but people don't want to accept it because, again, people worship status. Anime fans worship status. Christians worship status. Weebs fucking... WoW fans fucking just all sort... Pretty much every single person. Women... pretty much everyone worships, and I do mean worships status, as in they fall to their knees and are practically crying if something dares to impugn the status that they worship.
Cock-sucking joy.
Yes. That is why your favorite YouTubers subscribe to us without you knowing about it. They are obsessed with us. They're in love with us.
Watch our
Either
shows.
because they love us, they actually enjoy our videos, or because they hate us, because we are their human lie detector, the human shit barometer that measures the shit pressure in the air.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Bubs?
The shit abyss.
The shit abyss. The shit hawks.
Not another night at the shit abyss, Mr. Leahy. Ah, fuck it.
Shit hawks.
Like a shit
coming in. They're swooping in low.
Fucking Leahy's the best. He's so great. Like, legitimately, one of the most...
Rip Leahy.
One of the funniest moments in a show, but also at the same time, like, most intimidating and chilling is the fucking I am the liquor. That scene, but specifically that line was so good. Like, it was actually, like, chilling and like a great villain and antagonist, but also just funny.
To see that in a comedy is something you never see. You never expect to see, especially like a Canadian comedy show. Some contentious Canadian.
It's like watching fucking water turn into gold.
It's Leonard Cohen-esque weekend update anchor.
Leonard Cohen is a kind of contentious Canadian. Leonard
Leonard
Cohen,
Cohen, I don't
know
even
who
know
that
who
is.
that is.
Don't be ridiculous. No, you're a ridiculous person. Anyways, Za. Um, on top of that, the unstable people you weren't even aware were unstable, that we didn't even know were unstable. We didn't even know it. But they get revealed only because of us. Something usually would reveal it sooner or later at some point about something. But the thing is that we're the only people who really draw it out and fucking make people notice. And usually people don't want to notice it, so no one ever does. But,
Okay, you can hover if you aim. It's kind of like the fucking regular aim
yeah, okay.
in a regular game.
Okay, neat. Yeah, I guess that's pretty cool. I'm just following people, so again, all you guys are going to have to carry me because I'm paying attention to important things like
just keep an eye out on the fucking radar. That's all you kind of. These are kind of simple, and I'm using the dual Decurions on my thing.
I got the Prisma dual Decurions on my thing, so that they can level up too. And I actually did forma this Necromech thing, so it does need to get back to 30, but then I don't want to use it anyway. So
it actually levels up to 32 once you've leveled it up once, so it's like a fucking Kuva weapon.
So maybe you do have to format it over and over again to do it right or something? I don't know.
You don't have to.
Well, whatever.
But the point is, now I get more stuff, and then also after this, I'm gonna fucking have the Bone Widow is gonna be done cooking.
I'm gonna sing something from Bone Machine. What the fuck is that? Anyways, so on top of that, if it wasn't for us, none of you would have ever known that these people are fucking either psychos, losers, just attention whores or whatever. So you're welcome.
Ralph, finding out that people named Ethan are bad people.
Yes,
that was really important for us to have done.
Yeah, for other people. That's a good thing we did for other people to make them realize that. So again, you're welcome for that too.
But yeah, I didn't even realize about Ethan Ralph because it was like before that, it was like, oh, he's a Gamergate guy, right? He's a good guy. Then he's on our side. Nope.
Yeah, once I found out that like he punched a cop or something, it's like okay, this guy just like if you can't hold your stability together for that, because that's really easy to avoid.
Again, that show I fucking listened to, the fucking it was This Just In, and he's just making a huge fool of himself. This is a recent fucking thing too. He's a complete fucking basket case.
Yeah, I have to say, This Just In with drummer 828, I highly recommend actually subscribing to his stuff because his sum ups of all the Ethan Ralph stuff are actually fascinating. Normally, I don't find any of this drama stuff interesting. I just find it depressing and lame and sad. But drummer 828 is pretty funny and interesting. He's got some good presentation, better than ours, easily, I would admit. And
but I mean, we're not trying.
But then also, it's like he pares everything down to the barest essential, the most important shit that you would need to know, and it's like, and it's good. I like that. So yeah, I really like his. He's one of the few. He's one of the only people I actually hit the bell for, and that's good. So yeah, and the stuff he does about Ethan Ralph is really good.
I'm thinking maybe I should. I'm thinking maybe I'm black.
But
I'm thinking maybe I should because it was kind of agonizing and painful to listen to, but at the same time, it's kind of important to know.
Yes,
I already knew Ethan Ralph was a fraud, but the thing is,
it's actually weird because even I was questioning it. Like when I went on the kill stream a couple times, he was really squirrely and weird in a way that suggested that he was just a faggot shill. And I was like, well, come on. People would know if Ethan Ralph was just
how can I be the only person?
Yeah, how did I get the monopoly on the truth? That can't really be right, can it? And then turns out, yeah, pretty much I'm right.
Ever happen?
Like, but to the point where it's like even I don't know it or understand it. It's like, what's with Ethan Ralph being a fucking paid off whore, a bought and paid whore? Too.
This is not a fucking important person either. This is Ethan Van Sciver.
Yeah, exactly. What exactly is up with that?
Worthless.
And what's the explanation for it? Why? Because I can't really believe it unless I know why. I have to at least know why. And if I don't know why, I usually just brush it off and go, Like, I don't know, I guess I just fucking suspect it for no reason. Maybe it's not true. Every time I think that, it turns out to be true. Every
It turns out, yeah,
single
especially
time.
lately, it turns out I'm actually right, and then I fucking end up finding the evidence that I'm right.
We're
6
right
months
despite
later.
ourselves. We're actually right despite ourselves. To the point where it's like, I don't want to be right. I don't know anything about that. Maybe, you know, I must just suspect
He
this
was
for
a
no reason.
fucking
And then we're right
guy.
anyways.
He was one of the fucking few early fucking proponents of Gamergate when they really needed it. He was a big public voice for it, and it's like, you know what? I don't want to trash the guy,
And he
but now
wasn't
I'm thinking
important
it was a
then, though.
fluke.
But again, it was just about how the support of it all needed to be public. There needed to be a lot of big public support and a lot of people who could stick by each other and be like, oh, you know, fucking yeah, we're for this and all that shit. It's like, yeah, that sounds good. And then every like one after the other, all these people in fucking Gamergate were just tremendous faggots and embarrassments. Like Sargon is just
Yeah, and what was it?
an uppity
Fucking.
cunt.
There was also in the same video with Ethan Ralph was fucking Baked Alaska.
Yeah, that one was a lot less surprising, to be honest. Baked Alaska always seemed like a complete retard to me. Like what? Like one of those guys who's fucking like
Well, there
a
are
summer
people who still
fag who's
trust
like,
him.
yeah, I've been on 4chan. I'm all about the memes. I love memes, you guys. Just a complete phony.
Like
Like,
somebody who's young enough that they don't have an excuse for that.
yeah, like if you're not fucking 50 or 40 years old or something. Like even we're better at it.
Right
But
for
then again,
grandpa.
we've secretly created a lot of the memes that nobody has any idea like really stemmed from us.
I'd love to be able to take credit for them, but at the same time, I already know that that's not possible.
Yeah, and there it's too vague in a weird way that you can't really point to. And
It's
it's
just
not
that
it's not
it
like
becomes
pure
viral.
creation. It's just we
Yeah,
had
no.
like a really heavy hand
It's
in
luck.
it.
A lot of people are like, "Oh, it's the perfect blast furnace for creating the perfect meme." And it's like some of that's just luck, really.
Yeah, most memes don't really come from any one specific person either. They come from it's usually starts with a person, but then it's really gets shared by a bigger person, and it's not that you know who gets the credit or anything. It's just about who
Just what time of day?
how many
And
yeah how many people end up seeing it at what time of
some
day.
one
That kind of shit.
person's specific interest. A lot of stupid Pokemon shit.
But there's a lot of weird, vague memes that people like you can't even technically can't claim credit for. Like nobody could claim credit for them.
A lot of them that I was involved in are very old now too. Extremely old years old. I can't even point to them anymore because I haven't been on 4chan in a
But
long
it's
time.
also impossible for other people to believe. And when it's impossible for other people to believe, you can't actually claim credit for it, even if you deserve it. Am I
Yeah,
getting this?
it's missing the point if you're trying to get credit for a fucking meme.
Yeah, you
getting-
can't. Yeah, you can't just go around claiming credit for memes because you got to be able to do something else than
something
create
comics-
memes. It doesn't mean anything.
Something Comicsgate would do. I made a meme. So what? What do you want? A cookie?
Oh, they
These
do.
people are fucking so self-satisfied with their insignificant fucking accomplishments.
Insignificant little fuck.
Insignificant little fuck. I've never even watched that movie.
I don't seem to be able to do any damage to that guy. Oh, these guys
It
are
kind
just
of
taking a
depends on the
shitload
angle.
of damage or something.
You have to hit that eye at the right angle.
No,
if
it's
you have
it's the
fucking-
other things. The other things are not taking any damage.
No, they can be hard to fucking damage appropriately also. But I mean, these other guys are on the ball at least.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm
on the
glad that
ball.
they're
Get on
carrying
the
me.
ball.
Get on the ball. But anyways, yeah, that's our real function. We just all we want to do is just make some comics, and sometimes we do a video where we just talk about the things that we feel, and other people obsess about them sometimes when it's just like, hey, we're not directing this at anyone, we're not throwing this in anyone's face. All we do is we'll fucking record a video and throw it on our YouTube, and then other people panic about what we have to say, and it's like, but it's not even
Because
our
it's too
opinions
honest.
most of the time that they're panicking about. It's their own friends' opinions that they don't want to admit is like public knowledge. Like Ethan Van Sciver artificially padding his campaigns. That's stuff that people just understand. People behind the scenes at Comicsgate already know that. But
Well, I
other
mean,
people
on
like
top of
the
that, there's
people
a
on
lot
Kiwi
of things
farms are
that I
completely clueless about it.
instinctually fucking understood, but I mean, again, nobody could prove it, and then 6 months later, somebody fucking shows the evidence, and then everyone fucking agrees. Oh, we all knew all along.
Yeah, but it's stuff that
But it's
we
just one of
knew
those things that
and
makes
had
sense.
said. We had mentioned that stuff, and people were like, "No, you guys." That even Doug was like, "That's not really true. That sounds crazy or something." It's like, well, no, it's other
No,
people
it's
told
not
us about
crazy,
that, and
but
and
it's
you
the
should
truth.
know about it too because you know some of these guys.
I wouldn't have believed it either, except I saw it for myself.
Well, no, but it wasn't just that. It was that people we knew personally who had been like to these people's homes and shit and met their families and all that kind of stuff. We
I
were
don't
told
even
about
need that.
this from
I
them.
don't even need that, though. I don't even need to know that.
Yeah.
I already know that it's true
Where's this
because
thing?
it makes sense. Simply because it makes sense.
Yeah, it fits all of the information. Every bit of the information just fucking sticks. It fucking all the pieces fit together perfectly without even having to know them intimately, without actually even knowing. Like even the speculation fits. It's kind of bizarre. But the thing is,
I mean,
the other
I
people don't
think
really know
that's
anything
a
about
lot.
it. Other people haven't seen anything inside Comicsgate. They don't know any of the inside. Like everyone on Kiwi Farms is completely in the dark about what's been happening behind the scenes in Comicsgate for the past several years now. We know about it because the people who have been there tell us about it. Like not just people speculating or fucking conspiracy theories or that kind of shit, but the people who are actually there come to us in private because and not just about
They know we're
Comicsgate, but
the
about
only
a
voice
lot of
out there.
stuff.
We're the only people. We're the only voice out there.
And it's because they know we're the only ones who are honest. They come to us because they know we're honest about it.
They come
And
to
so they
us.
come to us and are like, "Hey, that stuff you were saying is completely spot on. Here's some other stuff that you may not even know." And it's like, "This is secret though, so we don't really even know the details. They just tell
It's
us,
like it's
in
literally
one
like
case, somebody told
kind of
us,
a
yeah,
mafia who has to
this rich guy in
like
Texas
oh man,
has millions of
I
dollars that
can't
he
tell
gives
you
to
anything
Ethan Van
about this
Sciver.
because they would know exactly who it is who gave away the information if you told anyone.
Yeah.
So all I can do is just tell you and hope that someday this will come to some
Yes,
kind of
hopefully someday we can make it public. Someday it can be talked about openly. But for now, we just have to keep this a secret and just don't tell anyone about it. And again, so we maybe sometimes we'll just have to drop hints or say like, oh, I heard about this, but hopefully someone else will then take a cue and dig into that, and then nobody does. Even on Kiwi Farms, they're like 2 years late on that one.
And again, we're not fucking cops. We're not detectives. We're not private detectives.
We're not journalists.
I'm not journalist. I'm not a journalist. I'm not an investigator.
We don't do
I'm just a
digging.
guy.
We don't do any of that shit.
And we shouldn't have to either.
No. If it's down to us to do that stuff, all of you have failed in your own due diligence. You don't
And I'm
actually care
really
about
tired
rewarding
of hearing
meritocracy.
from them too.
Comics,
Fucking people coming
nobody
up
hates a
and
meritocracy more than
do a
Comicsgate.
documentary. Why don't you guys do a documentary? Fuck you. That's why. Pay me. Fuck you.
No, not even pay me, because you can pay me, I won't do it. Pay me just for nothing. I'm not going to do a documentary because, as we've said, we're not documentarians, and that's obvious that we are, because what we are is what we've admitted a million times now. We're just writers. We write comic books mostly, and in fact, we've written more comic books than Comicsgate has. It just in the past couple of fucking years alone. More comics. We've written more comic books that have gotten onto store shelves and been sold to more people than everyone in Comicsgate combined, except for like maybe a couple exceptions, and those exceptions are very suspicious too.
That is not bragging either.
No,
We're not bragging. We're not fucking self-satisfied.
It's just that a low of a bar, really.
Yeah, you people are so pathetic. That's why. That's what it is.
And yeah, all the rest, all the digging, very easy looking into stuff. Like, all somebody had to do on Kiwi Farms was just Google the guy's name. And immediately they found all this information. And they still didn't even find all of the information. They just found some vague hints, and they found out, like, a scratching the surface. They found the tip of the iceberg as far as what's actually happening in Comicsgate, that everyone in Comicsgate knows is happening, but doesn't want to admit, because either they have to risk outing themselves, and so, they fucking
and with,
really
again, a group of people who do doxing and gay ops.
Yeah, they can't talk about it because it will blow back on them.
Circle. This is actually a danger for some of these people.
Yes. So they can't just come out and talk about it, especially because, again, just like with us, their business isn't being... You might as well ask somebody like Doug TenNapel why he doesn't do a documentary about Comicsgate, or ask Tim and Mark why they don't do a documentary about Comicsgate, for the exact same reason that we don't.
At the very least, though, Tim and Mark, they're fucking making they're doing exactly what I would ask other people to do. Just fucking go and make the comics. Make the fucking... Get the thing done.
People who do documentaries should go and do documentaries. People like us who actually just make the work should fucking get to that.
Go for the escape. Do you see where the escape?
All right, hold on a second.
Bashing my head against every single one of these things.
Slamming.
I'm at like almost no health. I have 41 health. I don't know how to heal in this thing.
Yeah, I'm not even sure you can. I have a lot of health, but it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure how to heal either. I'm close to the exit. So anyways, yeah, that's a lot of that very good points. And again, we don't choose to be the arbiters of truth. We don't choose to have the monopoly on truth. People just come to us because our completely average, fucking offhanded armchair observations get people from the inside to come to us and say, you guys are so right, look at the... And again, that's not our observation, that's other people's observation of us. I got a lot of fucking XP from that. That was actually really good.
I do wonder, because I think it was fucking it's fucking Mersh from the fucking thing who was talking about how, like, if you become hugely popular, you just end up becoming a shill, a sellout automatically. And I'm wondering,
Doug talked about that too.
I can't imagine that would happen, but
the more popular you are, the less honest you can be, and that's something we were talking about in our recent recent videos, where we talked about Rag's issue 7, which if you haven't seen that, that's behind the paywall. You have to pay $5 now to get access to those because of all the people looking to false flag our channel. And so again, if you don't like paying $5 for our videos, don't blame us. We're not the ones who made our videos $5. It's the other people looking to false flag our channel from watching our videos.
Why the fuck did my fucking dual Decurions not level up?
Mine did. I got shitloads of levels from mine.
It says mine aren't leveled at all, but it was saying that they were leveled in the actual thing.
Are they equipped actually to your fucking Void Mech? I don't know.
Yeah, they're also equipped to my person. Actually, they're not equipped to my person.
I don't know, but anyways, I think that's at least a good episode. This will be a nice free episode. I think that'll be good. Isn't that gonna be good? I don't know, probably.
Well, oh wait. Fucking grab a mag.
We'll be doing more videos that are going behind the paywall, not because we want them to, but because a lot of you people out there can't fucking handle it. You made us have to do this.
Handle it.
So yeah, as far as our videos, we'll still be putting some out in public. But if you really want to see the juicy stuff, the stuff that really incriminates us in things that you're going to catch us doing bad things and saying bad things about people, you'll have to now start paying far out the ass for it.
Far out the ass.
Unless you're friends with us. If you fucking know us, if you know me personally, if I actually know who you are as a person, and you want to see one of the videos behind the paywall without paying, you can just ask. I'll link it to you. I don't care.
If we know who you are.
We are now playing favoritism, and for some reason that shouldn't matter for even 1 second, because it wouldn't matter to me. I would never do that. But for everyone else, apparently matters, which is kind of gay. But hey, it's not the world I decided to make it. It's the world that everyone else agreed that they wanted it to be. So
all you other jerk offs.
Unlike unshare, reshare, unshare. Do the John Malin and do the Mike S. Miller where you subscribe, unsubscribe, and resubscribe. Do the Nick Ricada where you false flag our channel by having your friends do it for you and then pretending you have no involvement in it.
That's a really gay thing. What kind of faggot would do something like that?
What kind of trust fund baby, thin-skinned, whiny queer would do that? I don't know. But personally, I disapprove. And remember, should have listened to Shitty Webcomics.